Hey guys, Danielle, Elaine here, and today I have a tasty treat for you. Lady of the Hour, Matha, is going to chat with me about her tasty new business that's taking over New Jersey, Butter Cake. Stay tuned as we chat about entrepreneurship, her cakes, and all things culinary.
Drop. DMV out, roll up and kick my feet out. This shit was for a ticket, man. I call that shit that free lunch. I tell her how to speed out. She slow when she can keep up. We know we always out, but somehow they would never see us. People go chain, hoes changed. I didn't. They say carrots something.
Matha Figs, how are you?
Good.
This is my childhood friend, guys. I've known her forever. I'm so excited to talk to her about her business and everything that she's getting into. So tell me, what inspired you to get into culinary arts?
So I had really Haitian parents, like super Haitian parents, and they were like, from the day I was born, they said, you know, you gotta go to college, you gotta get a degree, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, and all these things. And so of course I went to college. My first year of undergrad, I just decided that I hated it so much. Yeah. So instead of going to class, I was like baking cookies and leaving them for the RA, or just leaving them down the hall for whoever else lived there. And finally, you know, after people just told me, like, you know, if you hate school so much but you love baking stuff, why don't you just go to culinary school? And so May came around, and that was the end of my first year of undergrad. I signed my papers, I dropped out. I didn't tell my parents until 2 days before moving to Pittsburgh.
Oh my God.
And I said, you know, hey, Mom, Dad, I dropped out of school. I'm going to culinary school. Are you going to drop me off or not?
And what did they say?
My mom was so upset. She didn't even talk to me. And my dad told me, don't come back unless, like, this is really what you're going to do with your life.
Oh, well, and that's a little bit of support in a way.
Kind of. They still dropped me off, right?
Yeah. You still got to ride.
I still got to ride to Pittsburgh, and here I am now.
So talk about your history as a pastry chef.
So
where did you go to school?
I went to Le Cordon Bleu in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I graduated there in 2010. Boy, how the years fly by. Yeah. 2010, I believe I graduated there. And then I went to do an externship in Philadelphia. After that, I was assistant pastry chef in Miami at BLT Steak, South Beach.
Nice.
And then from there, I went straight into executive pastry chef here in Morristown, New Jersey.
Tell me about your experience working in Roots.
It was fun. It was a good experience for my first time being an executive pastry chef. I was able to like come up with all my own recipes and switch things around and basically just be a breath of fresh air, you know, since what they had before that. And apparently what I was doing was right, because Shaq came in, and even before having his dinner, he had a slice of cheesecake that I made. And that slice of cheesecake turned into having a whole cheesecake and taking one home for dinner or whatever he wanted to do with it. So I think that was one of the moments that solidified for me that, okay, maybe so far I made all the right choices.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
So talk about what brought you to Butter Cake. How did you come up with the name, and like, you know, how did you get here?
I don't know if a lot of people know this, but like working in the restaurant industry, it's really grueling. You have to put in so many hours. You kind of have to give up on your friends, your family, your relationships, things like that. Like the restaurant becomes your entire life. Mm-hmm. And I feel like after doing that for a while, I wanted to explore other options. And so I actually left the restaurant life and I went into management for Whole Foods.
Okay.
And then I realized then that I didn't like that either. So, you know, dinner parties, Christmas, holidays, family, friends, every time I would show up, I would always show up with a dessert. Mm-hmm. And unless I showed up with the butter cake, they were not happy.
Oh, wow.
They're like, yeah, the red velvet's good, but where is the butter cake? Like, this is what I need to have. So finally, you know, after my friends and family just pressuring me essentially for years, I took the jump and I started the business.
Oh, wow. So what makes butter cakes different from a typical cake?
Okay, so this butter cake itself is a fusion between an angel food cake and a pound cake. Mm-hmm. It took me 5 years to develop this recipe and to like actually perfect it before I decided like, okay, I can share this and sell this to the world.
That's awesome. And are you going to add any other items to your menu?
So I do the butter cake in this form, and I also do a bigger round form. Mm-hmm. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Mm-hmm. I also do homemade sauces, everything from scratch. So for the summertime, I use seasonal fruit. So I did strawberry and raspberry. Mm-hmm. For the fall, I'm going to transition into like apple bourbon spice and pumpkin flavors, cranberry. I'm going to introduce dessert jars, which layer all of those fun fall flavors together. And I think it's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
Tell everyone where they can find your social media and order a cake.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at butacake, B-U-T-A cake. You can also email me, butacake@hotmail.com, and you can log on to butacake.com, which is under construction, but it'll be done soon.
Do you ship like locally, worldwide?
So I'm based out of Jersey City, and I do free local delivery for Hudson and Bergen County. Depending on how big the order is, I'll also deliver to Morris County. So usually, like, my customers in Morris County, they want decorated cakes, wedding cakes, cupcakes, corporate event cakes, things of that nature. I also do that. And then I ship nationwide, all 50 states, 2-day shipping. That's it.
Awesome. Thanks so much for having me, Martha.
Thank you for having me.
Drop. DMV out, roll up and kick my feet out. This shit was for a ticket, man. I call that shit that free lunch. I tell her how to speed out. She slow when she can keep up. We know we always out, but somehow they would never see us. People go, chain, hoes changed. I didn't. They say carrots help your vision, but somehow it made them listen. No, this ain't silver. This is my dilemma. Arrogant when I finish. I came from humble.